Today is Thursday, December 2nd, 2021. Oh, that wasn't on. Okay. Time is 9 a.m. This is our weekly community development meeting, officially calling the meeting to order. Attending Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Filios. And I'm going to ask Ben, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Do we have any changes to the agenda?
Yes, I want to make a motion to accept the amended agenda with the addition of the executive session added to the business part of the agenda.
Okay. Is there a second to that, Bill?
I'll second that.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chair Filios.
Aye. And so we're adding executive session pursuant to Idaho Code 74-2061B when we get there. Okay. Any potential conflicts of interest?
Nope.
Hearing none. Moving on. Deliberations. We have an action item, case number APP 21-0003, a request by Emerald Properties LLC to appeal an administrative decision of denial by the Kootenai County Community Development Director of a 4-lot minor subdivision, MIN 21-0046 at Emerald Ranch. Who will lead us here? Amy, go right ahead.
Thank you, Chairman, and good morning, Board of County Commissioners. For the record, Amy Hillen, Planner 2 for Community Development. So just brief history here. The director denied the application for a minor subdivision. It was a 4-lot minor subdivision. We held a hearing in front of the hearing examiner on November 4th, 2021. The hearing examiner wrote a recommendation that the director's decision be affirmed. So for the deliberations here today, there's really 3 motions available to you to affirm the hearing examiner's recommendation and the community development director's decision to deny the application, reverse the hearing examiner's recommendation, director's decision, or remand it back to staff. I do request that if you are considering to reverse, that you remand it back to staff so we can apply appropriate conditions of approval.
Okay, understood. Okay.
And then just for the record, the reason for the
Denial.
administrative denial.
It was purely because the CC&Rs that the subject property is that apply to it have a limit on how large the parcels can be. It's a limit of 9 acres, and the 4 lots are each 5 acres. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to set things up for a lawsuit.
Right.
Sure.
Okay. Well, it is a deliberation. Discussion?
No, not for me.
I don't see
The
how.
other,
Oh.
Yeah, go
I'm
right
sorry,
ahead.
Pat Braden, Civil Deputy Prosecutor. Yeah, Pat Braden, Civil Deputy Prosecutor for the record. The other option would be to grant a full appeal hearing before the board. Though in this case, I don't think it's necessary. There's been a hearing before the hearing examiner. The hearing examiner did a very good legal analysis of the issue and came down on the side of where staff came down based on my advice and as well as the respondent, I believe. Actually, I don't think it was a respondent in this one, but anyway, hearing examiner did a very good legal analysis, agreeing with staff's recommendation, and I think that the board can rely on that, and if they decide to agree with the hearing examiner and affirm the director's decision.
Okay. Any other thoughts? My feeling, no, go right ahead.
No, I was just going to say that if the covenants and restrictions apply, then I don't see how we can reverse the hearing examiner's decision nor the director's decision.
And I have to agree. I'm for affirming. Bill? Any
And for
thoughts?
affirming also.
Motion?
I move that we affirm the hearing examiner's denial of the appeal and affirm the director's decision for the denial of the minor subdivision.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chair Philios.
Aye. So the motion is carried for case number APP 21-0003, affirming the decision of the Director of our Community Development. Thank you, everyone. Moving on to signings. First one is ORD, which is short for Ordinance Number 572, case number ZON 20-0004, a request by Dolan Land Management LLC for a zone change from restricted residential to commercial of 2 lots measuring a total of 8.963 acres in size.
Good
Vlad?
morning. For the record, Vlad Finkel with Kootenai County. Pursuant to the board's direction, staff has prepared an order of decision for your review and signing.
Okay, motion?
I move we execute the order of decision for ordinance number 572, case number ZON 20-0004.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chair Philios.
Aye.
And I think they're in the green
I
folder.
think it's right here, Ordinance 572, that's it. Okay, that's a different one case. Oh, no, it is the same one, okay.
Yeah, we've got 3.
We got 3, okay, so this is, okay, so I need to sign this
Yeah.
and give you that. Okay, so I voted no on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. All right. All right, so moving on. So once again, we're back to, is it a deliberation again?
No, it's all signings.
Signing.
Oh, they're all signings, I'm sorry, okay. All right, so, I got confused there for a moment. Okay, so moving on with the signings. Item B, case number APP 21-0001, a request by Pierce Family Trust to appeal an administrative decision by the Kootenai County Community Development Director approving a 4-lot minor subdivision, MIN 20-0103, Axis Cove First Edition.
Commissioners, this memorializes your decision. We think it's properly before you. I would, however, like to ask Pat to weigh in. This was a rather rushed job, as the next one was too, because we've been short planners. And so I'd just like to hear from Pat that he's comfortable with the language that we've written.
I actually am. I reviewed it quickly before, just before this hearing, and it looks like all of the, the hearing examiner, again, hit all the major points, agreed with the applicant as opposed to the appellant. And the board analysis simply, agrees with the hearing examiner's analysis, disagrees with the appellant, and agrees with the applicant. Again, this decision would be to be in agreement with the hearing examiner and to affirm the decision of the director, in this case, to approve the application.
Okay.
So I am comfortable going ahead with signings on this one.
Okay. Motion?
I move that we execute the order of decision for case number APP 21-0001.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chair Philios.
Aye, and the motion's carried, executing the order of decision. You're okay.
No, I'm not. Now they've switched the
The order?
They
Order.
switched the order?
I'm sorry. I voted yes, Leslie. I'm sorry.
We all did.
I know, but I feel bad when I go. I do read this stuff, you know.
Okay.
Okay, item C for under signings, reconsideration of case number CUP 20-0012, a request by Les Water for conditional use permit to establish a mini storage facility on approximately 6.45 acre parcel of land in the agricultural zone.
Commissioners, again, this memorializes your decision. You'll recall the reconsideration by Ms. Henderson you thought didn't need to have another hearing. So I believe this is properly before you for signing.
Motion?
I move that we execute the order of decision for the reconsideration of case number CUP 20-0012.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chair Philios.
Aye, motion is carried. Executing the order of decision. Okay, then, so this concludes the deliberation and signing segments of our meeting this morning. Moving on to consideration of entering into executive session.
Yes, I move that we enter into executive session pursuant to Idaho Code 74-2061B.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chair Philios.
We're about to exit executive session. Is there a motion?
I move we exit executive session with staff to proceed as discussed.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chair Philios.
Aye. Exiting executive session. Time is still 9:27. Meeting adjourned.
Before you two get out.